Hey guys, guess what? I get to try this out today. I spoke to the nurse and they said, yeah, go for it. So I don't have to wait for them to come. I've got EpiPens here. Heaven forbid I should ever need these. But anyway, and I'm sorry, but there's a lot of light coming in and I'll try to readjust a little bit. So I'm going to kind of take you through, I think these are the needles that I'm going to try. I'm going to compare it with one of my butterflies and see like how long. It says 1 inch. That seems pretty long. But anyway, when I mix this, I have 8 hours to use it. So certainly I'm hoping that I can do it right away. Actually, I should backtrack a little. Did you get your Haegarda welcome kit? I was so excited when I got this, and now it's months later that I'm finally getting my medicines. But anyway, you have a chance to look through it, and it's a really clever, this little folding, placemat that shows you, you know, you can put all of your little components on there, and, it shows you how to mix it. Alcohol wipes do not come with it, unlike Bernard. So you need to make sure you have some or order some, and I will do that next time. I didn't realize that was going to be a problem, but I found one old one. It'll work. So it shows you I don't know if you can see this, but it shows you lay out all of your little pieces. Okay, alcohol wipes, your Haegarda vial, and your water vial. And in my case, I'm just going to be infusing 4 mLs of Haegarda. Apparently, it takes a long time to reconstitute. I talked to a nurse on the phone, and they're there 24/7. So here's your mixed 2 vial. The blue goes with the medicine, if I'm not mistaken, and the water gets the other color, whereas before the blue went to water, and this is kind of reversed. Okay, I'm going to flip the cap of the, yes, and it's blue underneath. Alcohol wipe, of course, and I'm going to order more of these. Alcohol wipe, and I believe, if you tell me correctly, connect it to the blue by using the spike at the blue end. Okay. He was telling me today that it was a reverse of, oh yikes, this is also blue. That doesn't make sense, does it? Did I do this backwards? I may have just embarrassed myself. I was pretty sure he said that it was backwards from the Bernard. Okay, and then it took one. Doesn't look like it's going down. Hold on. Okay. In case you're as confused as I was a little bit ago, there are instructions here about the mixed 2 vial. Let's just review this for a second. Remove caps from vials and wipes in place. A sterile water vial with a blue tip. Pierce it with the blue tip. Okay, that is like a Bernard, but I think what he's saying, the Bernard has different color caps. So, wait a Well, we're gonna remove this one and don't do as I just did and screw things up. Okay, we're gonna, it's the same mix 2 vial. I just kind of borrowed them. I had an extra one or ordered some, but sometimes that vacuum messes up. Okay. Now we're going to mix 2 times first. Now we're going to put this on the Haegarda, and it should mix. Apparently, see, I can't see it going down at all. He said it could take 10 minutes. I'm not going to keep you on hold for 10 minutes. Let's pause it again, people. Okay, I see what he means about it taking a long time to dissolve or to mix. Gently swirl the solution. Until it's dissolved. So I get to swirl it the whole time. Ooh, this looks like it's going to be really thick. It's a whole new world, isn't it? It is a whole new world. Gosh, it's like cornstarch. Have you ever tried to make a cream something with cornstarch, or thicken something with cornstarch? That's what it feels like. Ugh, okay. Swirl, swirl, swirl. I'm anxious to get on with it. Let's see. Okay. So, yes, it is just like Baronet blue, water blue tip. I got a little turned around, but that's okay. I don't know how you know when it's completely dissolved. Let's see. Because it looks like soapy water or something. I know you don't want like any blobs in there, but it's hard to tell. I don't know if you can see it. It's there's a little blob in there. It's kind of like cooking, making a sauce is what I was trying to say. I'm sorry this is so long, and I'll stop it in a minute if it keeps on, because you don't want to see me swirling for minutes and minutes and minutes. There's one little, and the nurse today told me to leave a little bit of space at the end of the line when you prime it, which I'm hoping to do any minute now. There's a blob in there. Okay, let's just pause it for a minute. I'll be back in a sec. It looks pretty good now, so I'm going to go ahead and open up this 26 gauge, which he suggested. You have several options of where to inject and what to use. There's your needles and stuff. So let's go with that. Let's go with this one. Ooh, okay. This is a new situation for me. This needle. Wow. Okay. I'm going to use this instead of my typical vein infusion. And, by the way, this comes with Tegaderm, so you can tape it down, because sometimes, well, a lot of people have a lot bigger doses than I do. By the way, I'm 5'2" and weigh 110, so I'm not as big as some people, and I don't have as much extra fat to use. What is this all about? What is this little thing here? What is this little white thing? This tubing is so small compared to, okay, I was going to try to compare it. This is my Baronet, a used, a shot spent infusion set. I was going to look at the links, had the needles, and the tubing size is tiny, so I'm kind of surprised. I thought this might be a little bit bigger, since it was this seems to be a thicker solution. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. We need, and by the way, these are Norm Inject, and they seem to be a lot smoother than the BD ones that I was using. I don't know. But they're 10 milliliters. Why did they send me 10 instead of a 5? I don't know. 5 would be a little less intimidating. Okay, so we're pulling out product here. There's a lot of bubbles. I'm sorry, this video is not really professional. I'm just a patient like you are. I'm not a professional, but you know, you're gonna see all the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, I seem to have a lot of bubbles here, which happens sometimes even with Baronet. I'll just try to squeeze them out. Let's see. Let's see. I know I should have 4 mLs of, you know, a product here, so trying to get the bubbles out. Heaven knows how this is going to go. Okay. I still feel like there's a lot of, it's not even bubbles, it's like foam. You know, I feel like it's soapy or something. So I'm going to push it a little bit more out. Okay. So I can't tell you for sure that I've got the perfect, I feel like we've got more like 3.5 mLs here. Okay. Now, this is a new situation for me. I'm not sure how this works. This is a strange little deal. So these are like butterflies, I guess. You know, I'm used to using a different type. Oh my gosh, that's the tiniest little needle I've ever seen. That is so cool. So cool. Okay, here's the ugly, I guess. I'm going to try to find some. I really have more skin than fat, but let's just call this fat. Love handle junk. That is the tiniest needle I've ever seen. Man, I don't even feel it. I'm going to try the Tegaderm. Oh, which I never use for any of my infusions, but this will keep it in place so I can talk to you while I do this. God, this is like so exciting. It's kind of like, how thick is this stuff? Like oil, and I don't know, it doesn't seem to want to. Oh, I forgot to prime. Okay, you know, but that's okay. It'll get where it's going. Oh my goodness, I'm making a lot of mistakes, aren't I? It's going in. Stings a tiny bit. I'm maybe halfway there. That's the main thing. So don't make all the mistakes that I've made, but you know, next time I'll know. I didn't want to waste an infusion set by opening it, but that is a tiny needle, and I like that. My body likes that a lot too. Stings a little, but this will get easier every time. And the guy said, the nurse, not guy, said I could go as slow as I wanted. You know, the second time I could go a little faster because it's such a small amount. I usually infuse my Baronite, full stop. I'm just not as patient as some of you may be. So here I feel fine. I don't feel any headaches or any. But we'll see how this looks if I have a big lump under my skin or what. It's hard to push. I don't know. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost got it. I know, I saw somebody, I had a video, and somebody with a huge, like, a lot. I don't know how you can infuse that much under your skin, but, you know. And I don't know for sure if I need to go ahead and use Baronite after this, so for a while until all this is in my system. But so far so good. I think I'm going to like it. Okay, let's have a look at my injection site. Ugh. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, so much of this Haegarda is. Ugh. Well, look how tiny. Oh, excuse me. Well, you can't even see it. It's the tiniest needle. Short, tiny, beautiful. Okay. I've got a little lump there. But tiny little bit of blood. But I think that's the way it's supposed to be. We'll see if it itches or anything weird happens, but I think it's fine. And I just put some alcohol, and I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. What, 3-4 more days, and I'll be back, and we'll see how much better. Next time I'll do better. But thank you. I'm going to talk to the nurse on Monday. He's going to see how I did. I don't think I'll tell him about this video. But anyway, bye guys.